good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, episode 35 to be exact. It is, of course, your boy Weezy, aka Homies for Life, and I'm brought back again here today with my good friend, my best friend, my co host, my guy.
It's your boy Coop, man, aka the Great DC, man. We are back at it again, and we got a very special guest in the building, man.
Sure,
We got
yes,
our
sir, yes,
bro
sir.
in the building, man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself, man. But we got our guy, man, the one and only
Mm,
Curbside, man.
Yeah, curbside gaming official. You know what I'm saying? You want to find on Twitch. Um, anywhere else, just call me Quay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody call me Quay. You know what I'm saying? Music
My
coming.
guy Quay.
Appreciate y'all for having me, for real, for real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know, man. And just like he said, man, if you want to go hit our guy up on anything as far as Instagram, Twitter, we got all that in the description below. So go hit that link, go follow our guy. Quay, remind us at the end. Well, I'm gonna get all the info after this and just link it to me, or let me know and I'll put it in the description or whatever. But yeah, bro, I gotta do music. Our guy, you know what I mean? He's going crazy on Twitch, going crazy
Yo,
on
going
YouTube too,
nuts. Yeah.
going
Hey man,
crazy on
I'm
Twitter.
trying to
This
run these
nigga,
numbers up, man.
he
I'm
just
trying.
he's going crazy on anything right now. This nigga, he's like
I'm
he
trying,
right
man.
now he's like if you're looking for like a new streamer to watch that's consistent and got a nice he's
Got
building a nice community, bro.
right here.
Yeah, that man right there, that
Appreciate
man right
it.
there, and he got the
This guy
gold
right
chain
here.
on. Let him. He got the gold
Yeah.
rope on. Oh
Yeah,
man.
let him
Yeah,
know.
man.
Let
Yeah,
him
Yeah,
nah.
know.
man.
Yeah, got the gold rope on with the legendary
Yeah.
shirt. Oh man. Yeah, he.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you know the vibes. Your audio cut out, Quay.
Yeah, it's cutting out, Brody. Yeah, that shit good.
Technical difficulties. Nah,
Yeah, we good, we good, we good.
yeah, we good. Hold up,
Oh,
do another mic check, Quay.
yo,
Quay, you can hear us?
yo, go ahead. Oh man,
All
hey
right, well,
man.
while he gets his audio together,
Yes, sir.
yeah, nah. So the reason why we got our guy Quay on, besides the fact that that's our bro, uh, he, I think he's one of the perfect candidates for up and coming, like blueprints for up and coming content creators because Quay is blowing this shit out the water. Pause, and he'll be back in here. He just trying to get his audio back together, but
Yeah,
like he's blowing this shit out the water. Pause again, but like he's doing what he's supposed to do. He done had those times. I'll let him speak for himself, but right now his audio messed up, so I'm gonna have to speak for him until he gets back. But what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so on Twitch, even on YouTube, he wasn't getting the numbers that he, you know what I'm saying, that he felt like he should be getting, but he didn't complain. My guy kept working. My guy kept going crazy. You know what I'm saying? That he eventually started building up community. He eventually got affiliated on Twitch, which is every Twitch streamer's goal, initial goal at least, is to become
yeah.
affiliated because that's when you can start making money, you start getting subs, you start getting all that. So yeah, so like I mean I'm gonna let my guy tell his own version of it. Uh
You bet.
all right, there you go. There
There
it
you
is.
go.
There
There
it
you
Easy
go.
is.
back, man. Shit.
There we go. There we go.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, nah.
nah,
So
man. The
while you
vibe.
was gone, I was just giving them a little rundown, quick synopsis of you and shit like that, and like saying like why we had you on the show. Pretty much was letting them know that the main reason, besides the fact that you are a bro, is the fact that you really built this shit up from nothing. You feel me? Besides the music shit, besides all that, you really built this shit up to where you want it to be, to like getting 1,000 views on YouTube on a video. You know what I'm saying? You probably got way more now, but at the time I talked to you, you had like 1,000. You became affiliated on Twitch. You
Yeah.
wasn't no handouts. You didn't get no shout outs from no big time streamers or nothing like that. You feel me? You worked. And so I just feel like you are an inspiration to other content creators out here that could be watching that want to start this shit up that maybe like, damn, I don't got no support from my people or I don't got no support from my, you know what I'm saying, other people. I don't have no big shout outs. I'm not friends with no big time content creators that could put me on or put me in position. So, yeah, nah, I was just, giving them a little rundown. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, speak for yourself and like just let us know about your journey. Like first and foremost, what got you into wanting to become a content creator?
Oh
Oh,
man.
oh, your audio.
Yo,
Fuck.
man. No, not the
His
audio, man.
audio shit.
I
Yo,
think
try with your camera off.
yeah. Either try it with your camera off or his speaker might be blocking the mic because
Oh
he
yeah,
is on the
yeah,
phone.
yeah.
So that might be the issue too. Yo, Quay, if you got
Oh,
some,
cause he got his cause he probably got his stood
yeah,
up and the
yeah,
speaker is covered, right?
mhm, yeah,
Yeah, so Quay, try that. Try to get it to where your speaker isn't covered. But if that don't work, because if you only way you can see you, if only way that we can see you is if the speaker is there, they already seen how you look, shit like that, so they could kind of match the face with the voice. So it's cool too. Try that shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is, but yeah, man, appreciate y'all still, man. The
No, no,
patience,
no, we
nah,
good.
for sure,
We we can
the
hear you
patience.
now. So whatever you just did is working.
yeah,
So whatever you
Right.
just
Yeah,
did.
I just turned the cam off and unmuted the mic. That's all it was. But
All right.
somehow, some way, if we can merge the picture and whatever. You know what I'm saying? We make it work. But yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for noticing the grind, man. On the real, like I had to I had to block out a lot of noise, man. That's the key to everything. Blocking out the noise and just focusing in on what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If it's what you want to do, you know.
facts.
So what do you so now break down a little more to the people out there, like what type of noise that you had to block out. Not necessarily. I can't speak today. Not necessarily anything specific. What the fuck? Not anything like necessarily specific, but just like, some things out there that they may encounter that you've encountered as far as noise goes. You know what I'm saying, that you had to block out. Like, was it people on the outside that was close to you? Like, man, this nigga bugging. Why you doing this shit? This nigga. Another thing too, real quick, before I even say anything else, Quay is an older dude, so it ain't like he just a young. Like, not saying he old, but he not like a dude that's like early 20s trying to start
He's
a
not our
streaming
age.
or
Right,
content
right.
creator. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for a dude that's like that age to be like, I'm gonna start this shit, and then people may still be like, this nigga bugging, but it ain't to the point where it's like, nigga, you too old for this shit. Because that's what a
It's all
lot of
about
people
balance,
say.
man.
You know what
It's
I'm
all
saying?
about balance.
So another reason why I think is good to have Quay on here, because I feel like he's the epitome of it's never too late. And I don't want to age Quay out like he's some like 50-year-old nigga or something like that, or even a
Right,
40-year-old
right.
nigga. But what I am saying though is, though, there is people out there who may be in your position that may be having people saying like, this nigga too old to be doing this shit. This nigga better go pick up a trade or something, or nigga go better get a job at the post office. What the fuck is he trying to do this for at this age? Like, why is he still pursuing this? Because, you know what I'm saying, there's people out there that are saying like, yo, if you ain't make it by this age, or if you didn't make no progress by this age, nigga, quit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, not without getting off topic, I just had to add that in there. But the noise, back to the noise question, what type of specific noise, not specific, but like what type of noise did you have to block out that maybe you feel like others could like encounter on their journey that they would have to block out as well in order to be successful and keep achieving their dreams?
Right. I mean, one you just you alluded to. People telling you or you feeling like you may be too old or whatever the case is to do. You do what you love to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Time is of the essence. Time waits for no man, but at the same time, it's just you're never until you're gone. You never stop grinding. You never stop grinding. You
Facts.
do what you love
Mhm.
to do. You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's why some people, it looks weird when they do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this person dressed this certain way or whatever the case is? Because we think it's weird.
Yeah.
But no,
Facts.
like that's what they want to do. And I feel like that's what life is about. It's about doing what you love to do and love doing what you're doing. So that's one thing that I had the noise that I had to block out. And that might have been noise on my own or other people, but that's a very stigma between
Yeah,
people thinking like, oh, you're too old for this or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's
that's
real shit.
that's one thing. I mean, just when things don't make sense, when things don't make sense, you just those are the type of things you have to block out, because it can mess with your energy, and energy
What
is a
you
big thing.
Nah, that's a fact. But what you like kind of expound what you mean by don't make sense. Like what you mean? Like why is this
Like,
person
like,
getting more views than me or like
oh
what you
yeah,
mean?
yeah, not even that, man, because I hate on no man's journey. No man's journey. We all have separate journeys on how we handle things. I can't explain why this person gets 1,000 views and I don't. That's
Yeah,
not my blood
that's
to
a
do.
fact.
Right.
What I mean? It's about me tapping in to be like, damn, how do I get that? You know what I mean? What about me has to change? What about my energy has to change for me to put into creating content? And that's what I realized, be yourself. You're this
Mm.
24/7, man. When you at work, when you do this, when you do that, you're this 24/7. Why change that? You know what I'm saying? And
That's a
people are
fact.
gonna accept you or they're not. I've come across people that have followed me on Twitch that may have unfollowed me later on. But it doesn't break my spirit because it's just like maybe, you know, I was meant for them for this certain amount of content, but now I don't do this. So I don't take it personal. I don't take it personal. I
Right.
just keep rolling with the punches. That's all.
Yo, I'm hoping out there y'all are listening. He's saying some real shit because there's a lot of people out there, and the reason why I asked you that question is not because I feel like you a hater or nothing like that, but I asked you that because it's just like we're human. So at the end of the day, like all else failed, we will resort back to human shit, human instincts, human beliefs, ideologies, whatever, and just human. It's just in our human genetics that we have to always fight is envy, is hatred, is stuff like that. So there is gonna always be those things in the back of your mind where there is the hmm, damn, like this dude, this podcast is getting, you know what I'm saying, more
Right,
than
right. It always
like you know
is.
what I'm saying, but it's but like how he said though, you gotta fight against that because like J. Cole said, thank God he conquered his envy because if not, he'd never be rich.
Mm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta it's things, it's human emotions and human things that we always resort back to by default that you have to fight. You know what I'm saying? To really become on that, like really get to that next level and really become a better person, which then leads you to get to that next level. So I'm so glad Quay said that. He didn't say, damn, yo, like, nah, this pot, yo, this YouTuber, this streamer is trash. Like, why is he better than me or why is she better than me? Why are they getting this many views and I'm not? He said the key words. What do I got to change about myself? What about me hasn't changed that I'm not at that level? And that doesn't necessarily mean about like, oh, he got to change his mannerisms or whatever. That what internally, what is he not doing? What work ethic is he not tapped into to get to that next level? So
Mm.
I love how Quay said that. And I'm really hoping out there for you young content creators or just anybody out there that has a dream that they want to chase. I really hope y'all taking notes. Don't hate on the next man. And we say this all the time on the HoloBros podcast. Do not run your race looking left and right. That slows you down. Look
Facts.
straight ahead at that finish line,
Man.
and you will cross it. And it don't matter how long it takes, as long as you win in the end. Remember that.
And
So
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mm.
the
It's
fact
not about how fast you get there. It's about when you get there and
rest
your
in peace,
method
Nip.
of getting there. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely apply his method to my life because it's like, life is a marathon, man. Like we gotta keep running until we can't. We gotta finish,
It's a
you
fact.
know. So yeah, it's about how you get there, not how fast you get there. And I think that's what I think that's what dooms a lot of people. They try to get there faster
Yeah,
than the next person. And it's like, nah, man, your journey is your journey.
yeah. Uh-huh. I agree with that too, because it's like also on top of that, it's like, damn, this person is getting there faster than me.
Yup.
So then now you come up with excuses as to why that person is doing better than you, or even if it's not excuses, let's say it's valid reasons why this person is, let's say because of the color of their skin, let's say they have more privilege, let's say whatever, right? Or let's just say they had help. Let's say they know, like, let's say how I mentioned how Quay and this, all of us in the group or this friend group, I should say, don't know a big time YouTuber or streamer that we can call to shout us out at a
Mm,
moment's notice. Like we don't know insert big YouTuber slash streamer here. We don't know them. So like Quay can make excuses or we can make excuses and say, yo, like such and such, this podcast or this streamer or this YouTuber has this these people that in their networking circle that they can just lean on to put them on or put them in position. A lot of times we can make those excuses, but for what? You know what I'm saying? What avail? What does that benefit you? Like remember that the excuses and the reasons that you give, ask yourself before you give them, what benefit does it have to you to give them? Who cares? I
mm,
always tell y'all on here, people do not care about how long the woman was in labor. They want to see the baby. What did you
Right.
do? What was the result of that? I don't care how long you was in labor. I don't care how bad it hurt. Where's the baby at? We don't
Right.
care about none of that. The excuses, leave them at the door because the only person that cares about the excuse is you. Nobody cares.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I love how Quay said that. That was dope. Uh, Quay, moving on though, man, or continuing on. Was there any other like major noise that you had to block out besides those two things, or was those like the main? You know what I'm saying? The
Those were
main
the
things.
main things. Yeah, those were the main things. It was a lot of self doubt too because
Ooh,
you also have to
talk about it.
overcome. Yeah, you also have to overcome that the self doubt of can I do this? Is it possible for me?
Yup.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about it.
Like, of
Talk
course
about
it
it.
is, man.
Talk to
If
these
you
niggas,
could
man.
do it, you know what I'm saying? If you could do it, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I feel, like the self thinking like, damn, am I this? It was days I literally sat and I was like, yo, there's no way that I'm this good at this or I'm good at this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Why does this come easy to me? Oh wow, okay, well, hey man, I must be doing what I want to do,
yeah,
you know. So that's what it's self doubt. I was like, damn, I can't be this good at this. And then once that went away, that's when you tap into your power to
yeah.
Yeah.
from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Um,
fact.
The second you stop questioning yourself.
and that's a big thing. I do that with a lot of things. I do that with yeah, today. Yeah, but you have to tap in when you tap into yourself and you tap into your inner being. That's when you find out you could do so many things
Mm,
that you didn't. And when I looked, I'm like, man, I watch YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to I watch YouTube all the time. I watch content creators all the time. I do this in my sleep. I
Yeah,
yeah.
I play video games. I do this, and whatever else I can bring to the table, I
uh
can
huh.
do that. That's a realm that I always wanted to be in anyway.
So
So,
so now somebody out there that I call that a limited mindset. So somebody out there with a limited mindset, and the reason why I call it a limited mindset, guys, is because it limits you. Anything that limits you obviously is no good. So you want to purge all of that limited mindset from your thinking, because like Quay said, once he conquered it is when he really tapped into his higher like powers as far as like his divine energy or his, you know what I'm saying, the higher vibrations that allowed him to be able to tap into different creative things or just even just work his work ethic maybe stepped up a level because he like, yo, I belong. It's kind of like I hear these stories sometimes where it's like you get an athlete, right, coming from, let's say, high school or coming from college, going to either the next level, so either college or to the league. And at first they got these doubts like, damn, yo, all these people here are good, are either good, just as good as me, or better. How do I like, do I belong? Am I good enough? And then when they finally conquer that and they be like, nah, I belong here. Then you see the swagger. Then you see them starting to really play how they supposed to play and start to dominate. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you really got to purge that. But Quay, to you, somebody out there with that limited mindset, what advice would you give them to maybe, you know what I'm saying, uh, get rid of that mindset or lessen that mindset just a little bit if you got anything?
Um, really, when you question it a lot, you question this whatever the potential is, you question it a lot. But when you realize that you have it, you have to realize, yeah, everybody else may do this, but nobody does it like you do it.
Mm.
Facts.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
Nah, say that
So,
again because I don't
Talk to
think they
him.
heard you,
hey
nigga. Say
man,
that again.
like literally, man, it's just like this is why, and big up to the HoloBros podcast, man. I'm glad y'all had me on here.
Appreciate you for being on
Nobody's
the show.
gonna do this. Nobody's gonna do this like how y'all do it. Conquer this shit and tap in. You know, that's
It's
that's
a
that's the
fact.
key to everything. Realizing that you're individual. Whatever the case is, you see things how you see things. You're individual, and everybody are individuals. They're not gonna do it like how you do it.
Yep.
Tap into
Facts.
what you do the best. What you do the best. If
Yeah.
you're a quirky person, if you tell jokes, tap into that. That's your personality. Your personality,
Yeah. That's a fact.
creativity, everything. It's the key to tapping into that power.
Mm.
And realizing that, like, dang, I'm different. And it's just like my music. Also, I don't like I do music because I love to do music. What I'm saying? I don't do it to really impress people. What I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's honest. I Of course I want to impress people, of course. But I
Yeah.
do music because I love music. What I'm saying?
Facts.
I enjoy doing it still. It's fun, you
Yeah.
know. And that's one thing people have to learn too. Don't make something a job. Once you make it a job, it's not fun to you
You're not
anymore.
gonna want to do that shit.
Yeah.
It's a fact. But yeah, bro, nah. So, and we're gonna get into your, you know, what I'm saying, your music career stuff in a little bit, but like just like Quay said, man, and we say this on her too. People buy you before they buy anything else.
Yep.
So, but like we always say, there's a million podcasts out there, well, more than a million. There's a million streamers out there, more than a million, but we're just gonna say million for right now. Million, you name it, right? But why do we want to watch you? Like
Right.
Quay said, you have to tap into your personality. Don't try to be if you and your homie have a podcast, don't try to be the Hollow Bros. Be
Hmm.
yourself. If you're a
Right.
Twitch streamer,
Exactly.
Yeah.
don't try to be curbside gaming. You can't be. Because at the end of the day, all they're gonna say is, oh look, these are the
It's
these are
like,
the bootleg these are the bootleg Hollow Bros.
right.
Yeah. Facts,
And
right?
think about this, right? If you're a bootleg somebody, why would they want to watch the bootleg or buy the bootleg if they can just go get the real shit? Why would they want to, like, let's say you're a bootleg Hollow Bros. The people that like you, when they see the Hollow Bros, they're like, oh, they just a bootleg version of Hollow Bros. Let's just go watch the Hollow Bros so we could just get the authentic real Hollow Bros. Like,
Yeah.
why are we watching the bootleg version? Oh, you're just a bootleg Curbside Gaming. Let's just go watch
Right.
Curbside Gaming.
Right.
Be yourself. Trying to be like somebody because you see that they have the fame or they have a certain amount of subscribers, or you feel like they making a certain amount of money, they fly, they got the whatever, right? That you aspire to get to. You trying to be like them is only going to slow your process down because you're going to get to a point where you realize, hey, these people only rock with me for somebody who they think I am, and then a lot of them don't rock with me because they just go to the real version. So then you have to go all the way down from you have to go all the way down from scratch, then build yourself up from your personality. Just don't even do all that. Don't even waste your time doing all that.
Yeah. I call
Be
that imposter
yourself.
syndrome.
That's a fact. There we go. That's exactly what it's called. Imposter syndrome. Be yourself from the jump. People want to know who you are. People want to rock with you. They don't care that you're a podcast. They don't care that you're a streamer. They care, but they don't. They want to care about you. They want to buy you. They want to invest in you. Not who you think they want you to be. Oh, I don't want to say this because I don't want to offend anybody. Oh, I don't want to say this because they may not like me. It's goofy. Just like
Hmm.
Quay said, if you're quirky, if you tell jokes, do what you do. Be yourself. Because guess what? It's the easiest thing on the planet to do.
Yep.
You don't have to think about it. You don't have to second guess it. Just be you. So I think that was another dope man. Listen, he's dropping these gems. That's why we got our guy on here, man.
That's
Pick these gems
offending.
up, rewind the video if you need to, write it down. He's dropping gems, man. So shout out to our guy Quay, man.
That's a fact.
Um,
That's a fact.
Appreciate y'all, man.
nah, man,
Yeah,
you already know, bro.
it's a process. It's all a process, and
Facts.
another thing that people don't understand is being a personality is also, yeah, you're being yourself, but also you have to, you know, perform in guidelines. You
Mm.
know, that's another thing. You know,
Y'all
Yeah.
might want to
that
rewind the video. Y'all might want to
Yeah.
stop
that's
it here. Just
Yeah.
rewind
performing
back
like, yo, I
like
be seeing so
15
many
seconds.
trolls out here, man. Shout out to the trolls, man.
Oh, shout out to the trolls,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Yeah,
trolls
definitely shout
help
out to the
though.
trolls.
They help though.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the
shout out to
trolls
the
for
trolls, man. You
sure.
know,
We
but
love y'all.
they make the industry go around, man. But
Yeah, they're good. They're a vital part of the economy
they're
for
a very,
sure.
That's
very
a
vital
fact.
part, man. Shout out to the trolls, man. But you know, it's you have to be a personality, be yourself within the parameters and the guidelines of being what's the word I'm looking for?
Entertainer,
Respectful. I guess that's the word
respectful.
I'm looking for. Yeah, being respectful.
Have some couth.
Yeah, something, man. You know, like I'm telling you, like there's a lot of content creators that I just come across. You know, nobody I know personally, but just people I've come across, and I'm just like, wow, sheesh. Okay, I
Yeah.
What you mean? Like they go too far? What you mean?
yeah, like they just there's a lot of crazy things going on in they chats, man. I'm just like, okay, y'all
Oh,
allow this? Y'all allow this? All right, man. You know, it's a lot of hate speech, a lot of this, a lot of that, but you
oh
know,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you talking
yeah,
about? We talking about
yeah,
within the
like that
chat?
type of stuff. Yeah, like that type of stuff. You know,
Okay.
in the content creator will egg it on and stuff. So
So
you know,
basically, are you speaking about the communities? Is
yeah, the communities be
I
toxic,
mean,
man. You
but
know,
it
it's just
starts.
like gaming communities. Y'all know how it go. Gaming communities are toxic.
Yeah.
It be like that, man. It's just like it's everywhere. Toxicity everywhere. You just have to learn to block that stuff out. And even when it comes in your direction, you just got to know how to deal with that properly in your
Yeah.
guide and your parameters.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah. That's a fact. Not to cut you off, quick, but speaking on that though, because I think that that's also a good topic for up and coming content creators. Guys, like, shout out to the Black Okage, right? And this is not an ad. We don't know him at all, but shout out to the Black Okage only because he'll go into a toxic community that's known for being toxic and still have control over his chat. Still make sure any trolls that come in there, anybody that wants to be toxic, they get removed. And he doesn't have any mods. Like he makes a joke all the time, like, "Yo, yo my mods? Where are my mods at?" Type shit. And then they laugh like, "Yo, you don't have any mods." And he like, "Yeah," because and then he like start laughing, but he breaks it down like, "Yo, for these streamers out here that act like they can't control their chats and blah 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 blah, they can control their chats, especially because they have mods. The only thing is they allow it because, like Quay said, they allow it, but not because Quay didn't say this. Let me not put this on Quay. Pause. But what I'm saying is there is an agenda there. They're almost not. I'm not gonna say sell their soul, but they're almost um selling out their dignity or their morals for more views, which can lead to more dollars. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I've seen
saying?
that.
So indirectly, so they'll be having people in there spamming hate speech, being racist, just being extremely toxic, but because they know it'll generate more money, they'll allow it. So it may not be necessarily an egg on, but it could potentially be like I'm almost acting like I don't see it. Just to keep you
Right.
in there, just so you could keep watching and keep watching these ads when Twitch, pops up, or if it's YouTube, same thing. Watch the ads when they pop up. If it's a live stream, you know what I'm saying. So, don't sacrifice your morals or anything. You know what I'm saying for money, because at the end of the day, there's still karma out there. There's still a God out there,
Yep.
and you gotta live with the good and the bad that you do in this world. And you gotta remember, all money ain't good money. Like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys have a healthy balance on what you guys are allowing in your chats and what are you allowing in your communities, or just in general, besides YouTube, besides Twitch, just for people in general, right? It's not just for content creators. Be careful what you allow in your bubble, right? So I think one of the first episodes we had on this podcast was called "Stepping Outside the Bubble."
Yeah. Yep.
Stepping outside that comfort zone, stepping outside of that. But at the same time, the bubble is important, and be careful what you allow inside the bubble. You feel me? So
Right.
just
Right.
wanted
And
to
you know that
say
bubble,
that.
like, listen, man. Shout out to my man Nip, man. Rest in peace to Nip, man.
Rest
Circle
in
gets
peace.
smaller. Circle gets smaller. Everybody can't go. It's about that
Everybody
bubble.
can't go.
You know, it's that
Fact.
bubble. You know, and it's not even about, close people and all that, but like everybody can't be in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Energies are important. Energies are important. I've realized that when you're about this and another person is very parallel to what you're about, it doesn't work. It's like an accident. You run straight into that person parallel.
Yeah.
If you look at a parallel line, they're gonna run into each other. They're gonna intersect at some point. So, do you want that accident to be you and this person? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I think you mean intersecting lines, Quay. Parallel, they don't touch.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Intersect. Yeah, the parallel. I say it parallel.
No, you good.
I'm using
Yeah, no,
all
you
the.
good.
I'm
You
using
mean
all geometry in this mug.
you
Yeah,
mean
man.
intersecting lines, guys. You mean
Yeah, yeah. You know what
intersecting
I'm saying?
lines,
Thank
man.
you, thank you. You know what
All right,
I'm
man.
saying?
We here, because I know they like
Yeah, I'm
parallel.
using all type of geometry.
Audience done pause the video, started looking up shit.
We're gonna
They
start
like,
looking
ho
it
ho
up and
ho.
all
Start
that.
going on Google and all
Then
that shit.
they about to some of these kids about to curse their teacher out. You
Yeah,
told me
so you
parallel
lied
meant
to me.
this.
Oh man,
No
not
curbside
You
said this. No, he
you
told me the
lied to
truth.
me.
School is a conspiracy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm about to
It's
change
yo
your whole
designed to
life
keep the
son.
man
mind.
down.
Revolting kids is crazy. That's
Yo, that's
Right.
crazy.
that's nuts.
Over lines is crazy.
All
That's
right, man.
insane.
Nigga
But
Quay done
yeah,
started a riot at
I
MPHS.
said right.
He said, "I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
start
man,
a riot."
seriously,
Hell
man.
yeah.
But
You
it's
got some
about
16-year-olds pissed.
watching intersecting lines, man. Like you're going to run into each other. You're gonna run into something that you don't agree with, man. So
Yo, Quay, nah, that was a good point. I don't want to cut you off.
okay.
Wheezy just ate like a cat. And I know they
Yo,
seen that. Yo,
move,
rewind this
bro.
video. Now rewind this
Move,
video.
bro.
Wheezy, are you
Move,
Wheezy?
bro.
We're
Why
trying to
are
do a
you?
show.
But
No,
why
we're
are you?
trying to do a
But
show.
but why are you?
No.
But
Damn
why?
all that.
But
Kill all
why?
that. Kill all that.
Look, bro. But look,
We're
bro.
trying to do a
Look,
show, and
bro.
you're
Look.
eating like a cat,
Look,
Wheezy.
bro. Look, bro.
You might,
Move.
you might, you
Move.
might as well lick the
Bro,
back of your hand
move.
too.
Bro,
No,
move,
seriously,
bro.
you might as
Bro,
well lick the back of your
move.
hand,
Move,
and you might as
bro.
well,
Look, we not doing
and
this. We not we
you
not
might as well
doing this.
defecate and
We
stand.
not
You might as well
doing this.
defecate
We
and
not
stand and
doing
cover it
this.
up.
We not doing this, man. We
Why
not
did
doing
you?
this.
No, but come on, bro. Why did you put the bowl up to your
Hands
mouth
clean.
like a heathen?
Hands clean.
I don't care about that.
Hands clean, man.
Why did you do that?
Hands clean.
You might as well lick the back of your hand, my nigga.
Nah, fuck you,
Seriously.
bitch. Fuck you.
Why did you
Fuck
do
you.
that?
Bruh.
Why?
Because hands clean.
We're trying to do a show
Bro,
and
I'm
you're eating like a
I'm
feline. We're
hungry.
trying to do
I'm
a show and you're
hungry.
eating like a
I
feline.
don't
You
give a fuck.
understand that?
Bro, it's our show. Who cares? It's our show.
But why like
It's our show.
you
I'm
just ate
hungry.
like a house
I'm
cat.
hungry. I don't care.
You are domesticated.
I don't care. Coop, I don't care.
I don't understand.
I don't
Like
care.
this is
I don't
literally
care.
a show.
I don't care. Thanks.
Yo, for those on Spotify, man, he literally put the bowl to his mouth
So
while I got Quay was
So
dropping gems.
what? So
Instead of
what?
picking up the gems, he started eating the gems. Like, but without even he didn't even use his hands. He just put the bowl to his mouth and just started eating from the
So
bowl
what?
like a feline.
Why is this so like? Why do you gotta make that like into like?
Because this is a show. What are you doing?
No, bro. No,
There's people watching. Like,
it's
hold
our
it. This nigga just eat
it's
like
our
a cat.
Coop. It's our show. We could do whatever the fuck we want in this bitch.
You just ate like
I
Sabrina
don't-
the Teenage Witch's cat, my nigga. You understand that?
Not
You ate like Zachary Binks from Hocus Pocus, my nigga,
Hey.
the first one.
Hey.
What
Man,
are
shout
you
out to Hocus
doing?
Pocus.
It's
What's
our
that?
show.
Hocus Pocus
I don't
2
give a
or
fuck.
whatever.
No, quick, don't shout that. That shit is. Don't shout that out. That shit is trash. That's just trash.
My girl went crazy for this shit. I was like, hey, man.
No, I love Hocus Pocus, and I already knew. I'm like, yo, bro, come on. Why did they put the 2 on? Like, don't make a sequel to this movie. Just leave well enough alone, please. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the first 15 minutes, bro. I
I haven't
couldn't.
watched it yet. I'm not gonna lie.
I couldn't do it.
He
Quay,
said he
if I
couldn't get
watch
past
if
the first 15.
Quay, if I watch any of it again, it'll be way too soon.
Oh
My
man,
No, I'm serious.
God.
Like,
no
come
way it was
on,
that
bro.
bad, bro. No way it was
No,
that
no,
bad.
it wasn't that bad. It was worse.
Oh
Oh
wow.
man, oh
Wow.
man,
Like,
oh
and there's
man.
probably gonna be people like it wasn't that bad. It was. I don't really respect remakes when it like
A
remakes
lot
is
of
cool,
remakes ain't necessary, man. A lot of
but
number
like
twos ain't necessary
well,
to
like
some movies.
what could they possibly add? They did everything they needed to do, and then they waited. The movie came out in the '90s, bro. Come on, my nigga. Like, come on. What else did they even have to add, bro? Like, what did they have to add? They
They, you know what I'm saying?
spoiler alert. If you haven't seen Hocus Pocus, I don't know what to tell you. Iconic movie. Anyway, spoiler alert. They did everything they needed to do. The witches came back. Well, at first the witches abducted a dude's sister. He went there. They ended up getting rid of her. They offed her. Then they turned the dude into a cat for life, and he couldn't die. Then on top of that, I mean, they can only come back if a virgin lit the candle, which a virgin lit the candle, obviously. Then they come back, blah blah. Blah. They start fighting them. Then they try to figure out how to stop them and end them, and blah blah. The movie ends. They die. He end up saving the dude that lit the candle ended up saving his sister, so he didn't end up like the first dude in the beginning of the movie who got turned into a cat. He eventually dies and is able to be reunited with his sister in the afterlife. Now that was a quick synopsis, but what the hell else did they have to add to that movie? There was nothing else they had to add to the movie.
And apparently, apparently a number
Everybody's
three is
story was
coming.
wrapped up. What?
Apparently, a number three is being talked about.
I
So,
slapped somebody.
so
I don't even condone, but I slapped you. Yo, bro, why? Like, bro, what?
yeah,
Nigga Coop is dumbfounded right now. He don't know
Bro,
what to
like,
think.
bro,
He don't
like,
know what to think right now, yo.
why do we need Winifred Sam's? Like, why do we need like?
Yo, cause Coop, why not? That's what they'll tell you in Hollywood. That's what
Nigga,
they said on the board means. Why not?
no. You know who else said why not? And
Who?
I fuck with him,
Who?
Russell Westbrook. But like,
Yeah.
but like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, shout out to Russell, but I know Quay don't want to shout out
Oh
Russell, but
oh
man.
man, basketball season is starting, man. Shout out to all the 2K heads, man. Listen, I'm trying to
Oh man.
man. Shout out to
yeah.
2K. Shout out to
Nah,
basketball.
Yeah.
not really shout 2K.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gave our we gave our review too soon. So if you watched our 2K review and you're like, yo, they praising this game. I mean, it was too soon.
It was a little too
We
soon.
should have did what
Oh
we
man,
I
really should
mean,
have did was to waited a few
it
months.
was low key. Was it a first? It was technically a first impressions. It was
Nah,
technically.
it was a first impressions, but still,
Yeah. It wasn't technically
it
a
was
review.
still
so
nah. But
what
I
are
think
y'all
did we
not
double back?
feeling?
Nah, we ain't never double back.
Right? Would you say that again, Quay?
So what are y'all not feeling this year, man? I mean, I'm actually
Bruh.
okay with the shooting this year. You know,
Nah,
like
yeah, the shit is cool. Like the game is cool, bro. Only the but there's some major flaws though.
Legacy issues.
Like yeah, legacy issues for sure. There's no way that I always say this to everybody. 2K is the only game that when you turn it off, like by turn it off, I mean close the application. It is the only game that when you get back on said application, your settings go back to default. It is the only game. Like every time I have to get on 2K, and this shit's been happening for years, and not just like, oh, this is the one time thing.
Yo.
This shit has been happening since I want to say minimum like 2K19. Minimum.
I was gonna go back and say 2K15.
Oh well, then shit. Cause maybe
that's
I'm forgetting something.
now you
But
know what, Weezy, you probably right, man.
yeah, no,
Honestly,
I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't put it past him to really start that early. But I remember getting on 2K19, having to always change my settings to absolute. That was the main thing. Change the settings to absolute, because that was really the only thing we changed back then. At least me, Wheezy, and like others. But because we didn't really turn our shot meters off or nothing like that. But like now, you gotta turn your shot meter off. You gotta change your pass settings. You gotta change your defensive assist.
Yeah, all that
You gotta
shit.
change your shot timing thing, whatever, to late, very early, whatever you have it on is not there. Sometimes they even take off like your animations, so they'll
Yep.
take off like I'll be like in a rec game, right? I'll get fouled. I'll start shooting a free throw. I'm like, this is not Steph Curry free throw.
Mhm.
Get off. Free throw
uh,
55 is equipped.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying, right? And then
Yeah.
not to mention that, right? We still have issues to where
You can't even get in the
this
squad.
man K1, Him and Mujir cannot even do their
Oh yeah,
workouts.
yeah, yeah, bro.
Oh
Yo. I want to
no.
tell y'all, bro. Ever since the first week of the game came out, I did my
Crazy.
workout once. I did my perfect workout once. Right,
Insane.
right,
That's insane.
right. It's been 3, not 1, not 2, not 3, or not 3, but it's been 3 weeks. Over 3 weeks. I haven't
It's
been
been it's been over 3 weeks, dog.
I haven't been able to do my fucking workouts. And I only have one player. Only have one player. So it's not like I could go into another player, try to do the workout on
Yeah,
that player, try to, you know what I'm saying, see if it's a glitch just on that one player. No. I only have one fucking player. And that player is, and mind you, there's a quest in the game where if you complete that quest, you get gym rat. Bro, I haven't been able to do that fucking quest in
yeah,
3 weeks. 3.
Man.
insane,
That shit still only says 4 stars or 4 out of 25 to get the gym rat badge, bro.
insane,
And
Yeah,
every
I just did my workouts today.
yo,
That shit was still like that.
insane.
Quay, the thing is, every time I try to go back on a spot, whether it be a different day, whether if 2K drops another patch, I go back and it still gives me the same bullshit error message where it says, yo, you have completed your drill workouts for a week, and then when you go into the menu and you check your fucking boost, it says 0 all across the board, and so I didn't do my actual perfect.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah,
As y'all can see,
yeah.
if you're on Spotify, as
Honestly,
you can hear,
I ain't
he's
seen
sick.
y'all. I seen y'all on it, but I ain't seen y'all on it.
I just been doing
Yeah,
my career.
nah,
I,
it's crazy, bro.
I just be playing my career, bro. Cause the thing is with 2K2, bro. If you don't buy VC, right, and if you play strictly, and I mean strictly my career, right, and it,
That's
and if
I got 5 players.
bro, and if you create a player and if you take that player from 60 overall to 99, it's gonna take you not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 full NBA seasons to bring your player from 60 overall to 99 overall. Insane.
That
Abs-
shit is crazy.
Yeah.
absolutely insane. Egregious bullshit. 2K, fix it. Um, yeah, yeah.
Not to mention that, but the fact that VC is like
Exp-
insane. The VC is insane,
Man,
and
that
then
shit
on
is
top of
ridiculous.
that, the shit goes by like this. And then what Ronnie did was he equated everything to inflation.
Nuts.
So
Ha-
he
Oh,
said the reason why everything costs so much, the reason why to max out your 3 point shooting is 100K, is because 20 years ago a movie ticket didn't cost that much as it does today.
oh man.
Or his exact quote, or similar. I'm a summarize his quote. But in 2020, going to a movie theater, paying and buying a ticket costs less than it does today. So he's equating VC prices to inflation. Gotta do better than that one, Mr. Ron.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
do better than that, buddy.
Why?
that's really outrageous. I've been seeing my slow process with the VC this year, and now I understand why. No,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, no. So it's the high prices, and then he equates it to inflation. But the reason why that doesn't work is because at least the government tries, air quotes on tries to combat inflation uh by raising income. So like the state of California is now trying to raise minimum wage prices to like 25 an hour or something, or 22 an hour or something like that, to
Mm,
combat their high prices and high cost of living. So the same way 2K, if that was the case of inflation and all this shit, that's everything else but greed, they should have then gave you the ability to earn more VC per whatever. So per micro game, you should be able to earn this much VC to combat the quote unquote inflation prices.
but
That
Coop,
would have made sense.
but
But that's not their agenda. That's why that whole inflation shit, I'm not taking it serious. Because if your agenda was inflation, then you should have let it be also equal as far as how much we earn. Because
mm-hmm,
there's no way, because even before, like the prices wasn't bad. Like
bruh, it
if
wasn't
you
bad,
maxed
bro.
out on all your boosts, let's say jump shot or Gatorades, by the time those boosts ran out, you had enough to replenish and get the same amount and still have whatever you had left over. It made sense. now, because I've done this, right? I'm talking from experience. If I fill up everything, right? Let's see, because I just do jump shot boost and not do all three categories for Gatorade. I just do all that,
Mhm.
get everything to 99. By the time everything is down, I don't have enough to replenish, which means what? And it's not because I'm not playing the game, because if that was the case, then it wouldn't go down. That means what though? It means that how much I'm making per how much I'm spending is not equal. So they're just greedy fucks, pretty
Yeah.
much. Like
And
so
Coop, the thing is with that, they'll tell us, oh, but you know, if you change the difficulty in my career, that's where the income comes in. But knowing how, I wouldn't say bullshit, but knowing how smart 2K's AI is this year, playing on Hall of Fame is not easy. It's
not gonna cut it.
it's not, bro. That
But
doesn't.
it's the catch 22 because the only way to make it easy playing on that difficulty is to be a higher level. The only way to be a higher level, you
Yep.
need to acquire VC to get to said higher level. So if
Yep.
you are a 75 playing on Hall of Fame difficulty,
Good
you're
luck.
cooked.
Good luck.
Good
Good luck.
Like
Just
no,
good
so
luck.
like the and because like here's what I do, right? So like when I'm a lower difficulty, I play on like pro or something, because what I figured out was if I play on Hall of Fame and get that extra boost for the VC and my points, the same amount of stats I'm gonna acquire will give me the same amount as if I get a whole bunch of stats on pro. So instead of stressing out on Hall of Fame, I'm just gonna just play pro, get the same amount of not same amount of stats. I'm gonna get way more stats, but compared to the lower stats I'm gonna get plus the boost, it's gonna equal out to around the same amount of VC at my points if I have a good game. So like all of that is bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, play on a higher difficulty, even though you're only 75 with a 60 ball handle, and you're going
Nuts.
up against niggas like LeBron
You're
James
gonna die.
who have like a 95 steal and will rip you every 2 seconds and
Nuts.
like shut up.
Nuts.
Or try to go. You're a slasher 75, but try to go up on Rudy Gobert and you have no badge. Like shut
Good
up,
luck,
shut up.
man.
Right.
But that's why
That's
people don't play my career. That's why people just
yeah.
go straight to the. They gotta bet you have a better chance in the park getting VC and stuff like that and getting your stats and your badges than you do in my career on a higher difficulty with the boost because the AI is way more difficult to score on than an actual user,
Yep.
especially on a higher difficulty and when
Yep.
you're at lower level. So
Yep.
it's stupid. Like it's the dumbest shit ever. But
And you know they try to make it to where you can earn VC playing every mode of the game, but that VC is in. It's not nothing compared to what it used to be. I remember you could play a play now game
Oh
and
yeah.
get like hella VC. I
Yeah.
used to play the
Yep.
homies all the
Yep.
time.
Yep. I remember.
yeah, that's the fact.
I
That's a
remember.
thingy.
I remember in 2K18. Hey man, it was a. I think I remember this glitch that came out where I think if you played or if you started like a my GM season, you would get like 1,000 VC. And if you like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
if you played no game like and if you just kept like restarting seasons, they would give you VC in 2K18. I remember that
That's
shit.
funny. That's
Yeah, I
hilarious.
remember that.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
and then you know how 2K was. They passed that shit within 2 days.
Of course.
Yeah, when it has something to do with that, it gets
Yeah,
patched quick. But when it's
yeah,
something like, oh, I can't do my workouts, they don't. They'll be like, oh, these niggas can wait.
bruh.
It was a
They.
time
Right,
too,
right. They don't
bro.
want to pass the right stuff, but they want to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come on now,
yo,
come on
I
now.
can't tell y'all how many 2Ks I done played where my progression was frozen.
Nuts. That's
Man,
Hella
right,
insane.
two. I
right.
played hella 2Ks where my progression was frozen, so I didn't earn any badge progress
That's insane.
Yeah.
for a
That's
long
really
time. You
insane
know what
if
I'm
you ask
saying?
me.
So it's shit like that. But then if it's a VC glitch, they update that
Oh
shit
yeah,
to
yeah.
fix it quick.
Duh,
Like
Immediately,
this shit
immediately.
duh.
is insane, bro.
They throwing out a hot fix within the first 2 hours of it being
Like,
out.
come
Come on
on,
now.
dude.
Right,
Like,
man.
Come on
what?
now.
Like, come on, bro. So, yeah, man, that's just, you know what I mean? So, we say all that to say we should have reviewed this now. We should never gave out. We should never did a first impression. We should have just waited. Yeah, we should just because it's 2K. We should just waited a month. Yo, for
Yeah,
COD,
like yeah,
Weezy,
you know how I go, man. It's
We're
a
waiting like
month
a month.
to get the
Yeah,
real.
Nick.
For COD,
Man.
same thing with Warzone. When Warzone will drop, we're waiting a month.
And niggas know I'm not pre-ordering no more games. So I'm gonna get that
Yeah,
bitch
that
day
shit is
one.
donezo.
Nah, I'm gonna get that bitch day one. I may give y'all my first impressions, my first, you know what I'm saying, initial thoughts on how I'm feeling about it. And then y'all gonna get this review. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
oh yeah. Y'all gonna get this review.
Yeah,
Whether
that
it be
shit
good,
done.
bad, or indifferent. Y'all gonna get this motherfucker review. I promise you on that. Hey,
Fendi, that's a Fendi.
hey man. So that leads me into this. Should we get into this week's gaming topics? Or should we leave that for next week?
What do we have on the docket?
Cyberpunk and Witcher game got announced, as well as new Cyberpunk DLC. There's a
Next
new
week.
Need for Speed game coming out.
Next week.
That all right, bet. Fuck it.
Man, that nigga, yo, Rocky's in that game, man. Shout out to
Yo,
ASAP.
that's tough. That's tough. And then you can win his
Yeah.
card too. Yeah, yeah. And it
That's
and it
dope.
and it comes out December 2nd. Oh yeah, I need that. I need
Yeah,
that. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
gonna have to
I need
cop
that.
that. I ain't gonna
They
lie,
they
I
man.
need
mosh
that.
they mosh pit in that game.
Chill. Nah. Y'all see what he did?
Oh
Yo,
my
y'all see what he did? Nah, why is he doing that? Nah,
god.
but Quay, why is he doing that though? Why is
Yo,
he
shout
doing
out,
that?
nah,
Yo,
shout
my
out
man,
Rocky,
Nah,
yo,
suffering,
yo,
yo.
but
niggas is
why are you
bugging, yo.
doing that though, bro?
Yo, my man
Nah, but
Tyler,
that
man,
shit,
Tommy Tyler, the creator, man. He done made that
yo,
man his Abby, man.
yo,
Nah,
nah,
bruh.
that shit
He
is
made
like,
a cake with the man face on it.
yo, that's iconic, yo.
Yo,
And
man,
then the
that
Playboy
my
Cardi
shit.
shit too. But
They
that's the
will
thing though,
they'll take
bro.
second about that. They will take a second.
That's why I find that shit so funny is because they be inciting mosh pits, which is like
Yeah.
it's I
Right.
guess like
So, bro, like,
I don't have no problem with people wanting to mosh pit. That's on y'all. If y'all want to do that shit, that's on
Yeah.
y'all.
That.
I won't do that. That's cool. If y'all want to do that, that's cool. But I just think it's dope that they get to experience what they be what they be telling their fans to do willingly.
Oh
And
right.
yeah.
I need to see Travis Scott in the mosh pit. I think he has already been in the mosh pit, but I want to
No
see
idea.
shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to incite the shit. I want to see you actively in the shit. So maybe next
Right.
time you will understand what you are inciting, let's say. So I think that shit was funny. I think it was that shit was cool to see. That was funny.
But that man Rocky said he was like, man, y'all don't understand.
Yeah, he said they was doing some wild shit to him in that. But I mean, hey,
Nah, yo,
Listen,
I
listen,
but
man.
seen
dude,
that.
but y'all know it's love.
Nah, I seen that,
Yeah,
bruh.
nah, they
That
said he
man
was doing
Rocky
some wild
said
shit to
somebody
him.
was grabbing at something, you know what I mean?
Nah, bruh.
Niggas is fucking.
I'm not
Niggas is
gonna lie.
bugging. Niggas hit
Yo,
him with the Leonidas from Meet the Spartans. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm
Oh
not
man.
gonna lie. If that was me, bro, I would have started swinging on folks. I don't care.
You
I
Nah,
can't,
don't.
nigga.
seriously, bro.
Bro,
Bro.
why do y'all niggas are both of y'all niggas superhuman? They had
Nah,
this
bro.
nigga in it damn near
Nah, they
like
had his
they had
arms,
him in a
they
crucifix,
They
had
bro.
did. They did though. They did
They had this nigga arm. That's why he was screaming, "Help me up,
though.
get me
yeah,
up."
that's what that picture was.
Bro, he couldn't do nothing, nigga. I don't think if all of his extremities were free, he would have just let that happen. But nigga,
Oh
that
yeah,
was the
not
Yeah,
point.
right,
they
right.
they
But they
definitely did have
That
did,
all his
man.
limbs though.
that
Pause.
was the point, nigga. You
He
can't do
did.
nothing. You're here. You're ASAP. They
Yeah.
said, "Get over here."
They could have really tore that man in two if they wanted to,
That's what I'm
man.
Nah, that's
saying,
a fact,
Uh,
bro.
listen, bro, like, for me,
Fatality, like seriously.
yeah, nigga, get over here.
Yo. So question though. Would y'all ever go crowd surfing? Like,
No, no.
Nigga, what?
No way,
Who you
no
talking
way.
to?
Yeah, nah,
I'm
man.
just
Yeah, I
asking.
don't
What?
want to.
I'm
I
just
don't want to look
asking.
like Rocky, bro. I don't
Who
want to
you
look like
talking
him.
to? No. Who is this nigga talking to?
Yo, but why not though, bro?
What?
Hey, man. Look, if you want to know, it's a valid question. It's a valid question, bro.
All right, man. Listen, bro.
It's a
Hold on.
valid question, bro.
This is for the people out here, man. Just so y'all know where I stand on this, right? I don't know you. You're not getting a chance to put your hands on me. I don't know
Yo,
you. Simple as
seriously.
that. For many reasons. First of all,
Yeah.
I believe in energy. I'm an energy dude. If you see pictures with Jay-Z at the Rock Nation brunch, he's not dapping niggas up.
Yeah,
And
he just standing
he
there like,
invited
nah.
them niggas there.
Yeah.
Why? Why do I bring that up? Because there's energy. You touch somebody, pause, you dap somebody up, you hug them, you shake the whatever, you shake their hand. That is a energy transfer. I don't know y'all. Y'all will not be transferring your energy to me. I don't know you. It's impossible. So that's first things first. Second of all, I'm not ASAP Rocky. You will not be trying to grab me up.
Nah, bro.
About
I'm telling you.
I'm literally on
Yeah,
top of the entire crowd. You don't think niggas be bugging? You know how many times I done seen rappers and stuff. People try to take their chain. Like people try to do weird shit in them. Like
yeah,
too many independent variables, bro. I'm not. I'm never doing that, bro.
Man,
I get crowd.
learn from
If
Rocky,
anything, I'll
man.
crowd surfing like some money or something. I'm not crowd surfing and no humans, bro. It's impossible.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm
yeah. That's
saying?
what
I
50.
won't even
That's what
crowd
50.
surf in a Chuck E. Cheese ball pit. I won't even do no
Yo,
shit like that.
chill, bro. Chill, bro. What about what about the Sky Zone joint? The
No,
Sky's.
with the phone, no, impossible.
I'm telling you,
Only
man.
only way
Learn
I'm
from
only way I'm
Rocky,
crowd surfing is in some money, my
Yo,
nigga. That's it.
see.
Some
That's it,
money
man.
or some. Nah, I was about to get into
Oh,
that. For
see,
sure.
see, 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 see.
Nah, I was
Yo,
about to get over,
yo,
yo,
yo.
yo, yo. Peace and love to everybody, man. Peace and love, man.
Oh man, the peace and love is
I was about to
crazy.
get into trouble, man.
All you about to hear is
That's
just
what
it's
I
just steps walking
say.
through this nigga mic, bro. That's all y'all niggas would have heard.
After the door closed, we good. We chilling. But yeah, bro. But anyway, before we keep getting off tangent, man, let's get back to our guy Quay, man.
Yes, sir, ski.
So Quay, back on a serious note. So what inspired you to really get into music? I know you was kind of like speaking on it briefly, but like, what really got you into the music scene of wanting to make music?
I mean, I've been doing music for a long time, man. Music has always been around me. Like ever since I was a kid, my dad did music. And I remember being in the basement. He was in the basement like rehearsing or something like that. And I was trying to like just see what was going on. And he was like, nah, grab the, you know what I'm saying, take the mic, you know what I'm saying? That I'm like, hold on, man. Nah, I don't want to do this professionally. And I was afraid to. And he
Uh,
was just like, man, I'll go back upstairs with your mama there, you know what I'm saying, with you. So I could have started at an early age with this, but you know,
yeah,
him passing, I'm not gonna say that's what egged on my music, but it kind of like pushed it in that direction because I'm just like, I want to do something, that he wasn't able to do. That's number one. It's like
yeah,
it's deeper than rap to me. It's deeper than just the words that I speak, man. This come from a different place. My father did music. My brother, my biological brother, um, he did music. He was in DC. Did go-go music. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that live in DC, they know what go-go is.
I've heard
He
it.
did a
word.
lot of that. Um, he didn't really blow like that or whatever the case is, but I realized where we are at in music and times. Yeah, creativity, it's just like you just said, man. You don't let everybody, what I'm saying, have your energy, man. You don't want to take in everybody's energy.
Yeah.
Facts. That's offended.
So that's the same
Facts.
thing with me and my friends. We not even my friends, man. They my fucking brothers, man. Like
Word.
when I say curbside, people don't really understand what that means. Yeah, I say they just see curbside and
I
they,
don't know, man.
you
Let them know what that means,
but
because
Yeah. Let them know, bro.
people are like, wait, is he on the curb? What does he mean? Like,
you know what I'm
let them
saying.
know what
But
he means.
curbside is a real thing. It's it's not curbside pickup delivery, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying. I didn't heard a lot of people say that, man.
Curbside.
Oh
So niggas
Literally,
think,
man.
and
nah,
I
Quay,
said,
hold on.
I
You're
let
No
not gonna
way.
tell me
I
that
let yeah,
they.
I take that in and I be like, you know what? It's all funny until it's not. You know what I mean? Like until y'all gotta respect it.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why I tapped in my bag because I'm like, yo, when y'all gotta respect this shit, then it's not funny no more. You know what I'm
Yup.
saying?
Nah,
So,
that's a fact
you
though.
know
That's a
what I
fact.
mean? You know what I
That's
mean?
bad.
So
That's funny only because that's some real shit. It's funny till it's not.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm gonna
No
tell y'all
funny
something,
games
man.
till you're the joke.
It's
See?
like literally, man, shout out to J. Cole, man. I listen to a lot of J. Cole, Kendrick,
J.
you know what I'm saying?
K dot.
I don't. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't really listen to a lot of nonsense, man, and that's another reason why that energy is another energy too. The type of music you listen to.
Yup.
808s.
Personally, if you want my honest opinion, I think the type of music you listen to determines the kind of person you are. That may be a reach, but I feel like
Like that.
that
Nah,
that's
that's
a
not a reach.
But I feel like that's the type of energy that you're willing to accept, and certain energies I'm not willing to accept. You know what I'm saying? But it was a cold lyric, man. But not even the lyric. He was just talking. It was on his last album. It was off the off season when he was just like, sometimes you just gotta do shit and tell motherfuckers you could do shit,
And nigga just
and you
act
gotta
like you
show.
ain't
You know what I'm saying? Like
nigga,
I took
man.
that shit and I was like, you know what? He right. Sometimes you
Yeah,
just gotta show a motherfucker you could do something for them to
yeah.
realize that it's real. It's not about you
Son,
talking about it. It's about you showing up and you proving that this is a thing. So, I've got the
yeah,
jokes. I've heard the jokes. I remember literally, and this is what fueled me on my Twitch journey. I remember going to somebody's room. I can't remember his name, but his homeboy was in the background and he was like, curbside pickup delivery. I was like,
Oh man.
that's when I was like, you know what? That's what motivated me to grind even harder. I was like, it's funny till it's not funny, bro. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the last, and I'm gonna be the last one laughing if it is funny.
That's a
So
fact.
Yeah.
That's a fucking Fendi. But Quay, I don't want to, cause we kind of moving fast. I don't want to skip past what you were saying though, man, about how the music makes you who you are. But I want to kind of expound on that, man.
right,
It's not just the music. It's just what you, like I said before, it's what you allow in your bubble. The
right,
music that you allow in your bubble is one thing. The type of content you consume is one thing. Like what you everybody listens to content creators. I don't care who you are.
Yep.
You
right.
listen to some form of content creators, whether that's on Instagram, like the little reels, TikTok, whatever, YouTube, stream, whatever, boom.
TV.
Especially TikTok.
Radio, TV, like Weezy said, movies, all of that. You listen to some type of or you consume some type of content, whether the books you read. So that's another thing. And another thing is the people you allow like Quay said, in your circle. The people you allow in your circle is another thing that influences you. So I think there's a mixture of a whole bunch of those things. But Quay, especially now, I like that you brought up the music and the fact that you are a musician. You can relate to this and talk about this more than probably anybody else can that's on this panel because you actually do the music. You are in the creative process. You make the music type shit. So talk to me about this, man. When you create that, when you find that sound, right? When you find that sound, like what what sound I'm not gonna say resonates with you, but like what sound really like nah, hold on. I'm asking the question fucked up. How do you know when you found that sound? That's what I'm trying to say. How do you know when you found that sound? That's like, all right, boom, I gotta jump on this. I gotta jump on this beat. I gotta jump or you're let's say you're doing a melody or some shit like not that you're a melodic dude but like let's just say like you figuring out like you got a flow in your head you just you know what I'm saying on some musician shit like how do you know when that sound just calls you like boom all right this the one if
Um,
that makes sense you know what I'm saying
Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying. Like it's very interesting that you asked me that question because that's low key a question I've been waiting for a long time. um, but the way I pick out music is like number one, man. Like it just when I listen to a beat, number one, I'm an instrument kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I'm like whenever you make beats or whenever you have been around the beat making process, you become amazed with the instruments. So
Mm.
I realized that a lot of instruments and a lot of melodies or whatever the case may be gravitate to me. So like whenever these instruments are played in whatever succession that they, what I'm saying, that they're being played, I'm like, yo, that's it.
yeah
So that's and the bass line. First of all, if the beat ain't got a bass line
you
somewhere,
need
I don't,
drums
I
you
don't,
Yeah.
I
need
don't
drums
hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like the bass line is everything, man. Matter of fact,
drum
rest in
pattern that
peace,
beat
rest in
is
peace to
everything
my one of my favorite, rappers. You know what I'm saying? My man Humpty Hump, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do the Humpty Hump.
Tell me
You know what I'm
baby
saying? Like, and the thing is, people
sound like
listen
an
to
old
that
Mel
song. You know what I
Lumpy
mean?
Do
Like
the
people
Humpty
listen to
Hump.
that song they listen to the song for the value of it, but I listen to it for the instruments. I
that beat
remember,
is
Yeah,
crazy
that
yo,
beat is
like
wild.
yo, man, like and if y'all listen to the bass line, that bass line carried the whole song. It can't
No,
like
dead
and
ass.
he stopped and gave recognition to his bass line, and I was like, I picked it out. I was like, yo, where's the bass line? And I was listening to it, and I was like, yo, there go right there. And then he stopped in the middle of rapping and acknowledged his bass line, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I love the bass line, you know, and you know, a lot of producers now they still have a bass line, but it's not as, you know, recognizable as some instruments and as some whatever. But the bass line is everything to me. The bass
Yeah.
line, yeah.
Well, most of that shit is now is like drum patterns that is already preset
Right.
and the 808s. We know about that, but we'll actually speaking on that. The reason why I asked you like what really calls you to pick the sounds that you pick and like what allows you to get in that creative space and how do you know when you found out that one that you want to jump on? But the reason why I asked you that was because nowadays it just anything that's 808, anything that, especially the drill scene, anything that has like the, I don't know what was that a synthesizer? I don't know what you would call that
Yeah,
shit, but like
it'll be something like that. Yeah.
yeah, but that you know the signature drill sound with the 808s and I call it kill scripts honestly. The drill
Oh, God,
scene,
that's a fact.
That's what
I
they
call it
are.
kill scripts and it's literally like a death drum. So yeah, so to get to my point, um the reason why I asked you that is because like I wanted to get into the mind or at least let the audience into the mind of an actual artist that cares about the craft and like what leads them uh to a certain sound or a certain song, like what calls them to a specific beat, even though there's all different individual beats and stuff like that. But what in the artist's mind allows them to pick that specific beat. So I just wanted to just point that out because nowadays, like I said, it's almost as if not. I'm not gonna say it's almost like literally these kids are coming up and are getting major backing from these labels and these other companies, especially streaming companies, to get on these low vibration and low frequency tracks and just go kill. You know what I'm saying? Over the 808s.
Almost as if what you just said is almost as if in those beats they echo that word.
Yeah.
Echo, you
No,
know what I'm saying?
seriously.
Like, seriously.
No, because but like even if and you know it's so funny because people talk about that a lot too about the frequencies of the 808s, but the frequency is in there and it kind of incentivizes the artist to get on
Yeah, man.
that
And you know,
you know
that
what
also has to do with the person too. You know,
I'm saying?
I really like that's like we were just saying the energies, man. If your energy is already over there, if you hear something with that energy, you're
Yeah,
gonna gravitate to it, you know?
absolutely.
That's a fact.
Absolutely, man. So like it's just crazy because the music scene is
Oh, Cooper.
yo,
Oh man, your face scan froze, brother.
my face scan?
No, you
Really?
good back.
Oh, yeah.
You good.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Oh,
good now.
I'm about to say because I'm like, fuck. But because on my screen it was cool the whole time. But anyway, so what I was saying was like some of my homies, I told them like, bro, I don't listen to none of that no more. Like I used to. I used to be a kill script fiend. Yeah, smoking on this dude, smoking on that dude.
Montana 300, all that.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I used to know all the words to all these songs, like smoking on this nigga, smoking on that nigga, like all this dumb shit, right?
Yo, and
So
it's like, bro, why are we
Yeah.
why did
why
I
are we
like no,
smoking
but
on
like
this dude? Like
it's
what?
crazy, but like Quay, like, and this is I'm
Man,
so glad we got an actual musician on here because it's crazy that the shit really was so crazy to us to the point where it was like we knew better because I was in middle school. That's young, but that's not young that young to the point where you don't know right from wrong and you don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I knew better, but I somehow the music got that much of a hold on me that was the savage era. Like everybody wanted to be a savage.
Yep.
Everybody was a
I
savage.
remember that.
My name, bro, on PlayStation for mad long was Savage Goon. I
yeah.
was never a savage goon.
Yep.
Never was a savage goon, but it was just, oh, I gotta have something savage in there because you know I'm
Cause they
savage.
going, cause they going, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I'm a beast.
man.
You know what I'm saying, like shit like that. But for those of the kids out there, man, listen, man, like I say, Words are spells, man.
Yes. Yes,
You
sir.
literally are casting spells on yourself every time you open your mouth. Cast the right ones on yourself. Because there's a lot of spells out there that people are casting on themselves. Like, oh, I'm a savage. Do you like some of y'all don't even know what y'all even saying? Because I didn't even know what I was saying. You know what a
Mm-hmm.
savage is?
Like, bro, you
Savage
care about
is
nothing.
humane, nigga. Savage literally means inhumane. You are not human. That's not
Yes.
cool, bro. A goon. That's not cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, understand what you're consuming. Like how Quay said in the beginning. The music you listen to shapes you. Not because of the lyrics necessarily, but because of the lyrics combined with the frequency of the music.
Mm.
These dudes, I never heard any of these dudes, unless it was a sample, never heard any of these dudes rap this dumbass kill script shit over a high vibrational beat. Never over a high frequency.
That's a
It's,
Never.
fact. It's always a
These niggas,
remix. It's always a remix
bro,
over a high vibrational beat, bro. It's always a
these
remix.
niggas will never rap that kill shit over a like a common beat. These niggas will never rap that kill shit over a fucking a Beethoven beat, nigga, a Mozart. Like they will not rap this because they can't. How can they? Unless
right.
they remix it and speed it up and you know what I'm saying, shit like
Yeah.
that. They can't. So that's my point. So it don't mix. So I just had to ask Quay that because I just wanted to know honestly from his perspective of an artist of like what in their like what in his mind allows him to find that beat that's like, all right, bet boom. But he says he falls in love with the instruments, but that's because he's a true artist. Now these kids just want to beat that it was going bang in the club or bang in the speakers, and people could just listen to it and recite it, or it could just be a TikTok smash and it'll get you out of here. You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
they running a dangerous game. So you kids out there that want to do music and see what's going on out here, and you want to follow this savage trend, and you smoking on this person that you don't even know or is doing this and doing that, you are casting a spell on yourself. You are cursing yourself. That's why words are called like bad words are called curses. Like you just cursed for a reason. It's called a curse for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You are literally cursing yourself. You're putting that negative energy out there. You are causing a major karma that is going to come back to you. Stop. You know what I'm saying? So when you want to get into this music, if you are an up and coming artist, or if you are an artist and you worried about dissing the dead and getting on 808s and boom boom, right? You do whatever you want to do. You're gonna make your decision anyway. I can't stop you to do nothing. But I will recommend that you think twice and that you also understand the power that you hold within the community and in the culture. So think
Right.
twice, man. That's really like my 2 cents about that. But moving on, man. Quay. So what trying to think how to ask this question. Um what would you say was some of the main things you had to change internally? Because I remember before you said something profound when you said like you realized you had to change stuff within yourself to get to that next level. So what was some of those things? Because I know one of the things you said was block out the noise, but what was some of those things that you had to really, really like look at yourself and realize like acknowledge your flaw, because that's the main part, man. Acknowledging the fact that you're flawed, because a lot of times we're too prideful, we're too egotistical as people to even do that.
That's
So
facts.
what was some of the flaws that you had to acknowledge within yourself, and then what ways did you correct those or attempt to correct those, or if you're still trying to correct them, what ways are you like, you know what I'm saying, attempting to do so?
Right. Definitely the one thing that we all have in common is the laziness because of doubt. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's definitely something that I had to change about myself was, you know, anything is possible, man, as long as you focus on it. You know, like I mean, not to say like you speak like you said, words are spells, so you speak something to existence and you can do it. Period. Um, You may not get it right when you want it, but you work towards that. You know.
Mm.
Um, so I told myself like the lazy stuff gotta go. Um, and just stop making excuses about it. Hey, and not to plug for real, but I got a song coming out called "No Excuses." And that's it.
Plug
Pretty
your
much,
song.
Yeah,
what
go
I'm saying.
ahead.
You know what I mean? That and it's about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it doesn't outline like no excuses, but it's like, yo, don't have excuses for anything that you do, man. Like,
Fact.
seriously, like, if you want this relationship, go get it. If you want
Facts.
this success, go get it. It's not
Facts.
impossible. It may not
Facts.
be fully whatever you want,
Mm.
but go get whatever satisfies you in this life. You only get one shot at this. You know?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
So laziness was definitely one of them. Doubt is another one that I had to, I still, that's something that I'm still working on. We all,
Yeah.
life makes you doubt yourself and things
Facts.
that you can do all the time, but you have to uplift yourself and have good people around you that also do. Like, I have a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. She
Shout out to
listen,
wife.
that's my rock. You know what I'm saying? That's
Word.
my rock. You know what I mean?
Shout out to your
Um,
wife.
It's a fact.
you know what I mean? And she sees when I'm down, she picks me up. That support systems are everything.
Talk about it.
That's
That's
a
what I was gonna
family.
ask you. Talk
That's a
about that,
family,
man.
bro.
Talk about that support system, man. How vital that is, man.
Like, seriously, man. Like, everybody doesn't have to have the same common goal that you do, as far as whatever they're trying to reach. But you have to have that support system that's like, bruh, on like sincerely meaning like, bro, you can do this, bro.
Yeah.
And have your back and support whatever you do. Like, that's A1, man. Like, because it makes you feel like if this person can like me, the next person can too. The next
Yeah.
person can
Yeah.
too. It's all about building the
Or
confidence.
or even deeper than that, Quay. Pause. Even like deeper than that is if I got this person rocking with me, like I don't give a fuck who else rocking with me. I got like you know what I'm saying? Like
All
I got these people with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
right. And that's how I
I'm
feel about.
walking.
I call my, what people will call fans. I don't call them fans. I call them my community because
Facts.
Mm.
we all do similar things, and we all do similar things, but what we are is individuals that went out in the world to bring back the fruits of our labor to this
Yeah.
community. You
That's
see
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? You know what I mean? And then you share all of that around like, dang, bro, I know how to do this. Well, I know how to do this. Well, you know what? I know how to do this that can possibly coincide with both of
Gotcha.
those things. You know what I'm saying? So a support system is everything, man. It's everything. Support system is people that actually genuinely care about what you're doing. Like
Yeah,
a
it
lot of
may it
people,
may not even not to cut you off, Quay. It may not even just be what you're doing. They just give a fuck enough about you. Like
Yeah.
for
right,
example,
right,
my girl may,
exactly.
my wife. I keep saying my girl. Sorry, my wife may not care about some like the podcast or the shit I'm doing, but she still watches the shit. She
Right,
still shares my
right.
Twitch. She
Hey,
still,
anything with
she,
mine, man. Like she don't
you know what I'm
stream,
saying? You get what I'm saying?
stream.
So yeah, so it like for those of you out there, man, it don't even matter if you like. Let's say you're as a woman, you got a man out there or a husband out there that wants to do something like maybe gaming or just you know what I'm saying movies, film, whatever. You may not give a fuck about it, but that doesn't mean that support can. That doesn't mean that support doesn't have to be there either. You can
Yeah.
still support him without even caring about what he's doing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, I feel like we should kind of graduate from that mindset of support just means I care about what you're doing because what if it's something I don't care about what you're doing? Like for example, my wife, like if she wanted to do some like when she started wanted to start a cooking business or a nail business or you know what I'm saying, one of those type of things. I don't
Mm.
care about cooking or I care about eating. I don't care about cooking. Let me just be honest with you. I don't care.
Shout out to
I want to
that.
eat the food. I don't care
It's
about
offended.
nothing. I don't care about the process of making it. That's you. You go ahead, go crazy. but I would support it wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that support system that you name is so important because, like I was saying before, and how you said too, bro, I got this person with me, but I got my wife with me. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like me. My wife love me. You feel me?
She don't have,
So
and you don't have, you have to look at it too. Like a lot of people look at it like, well, she's supposed to like. She ain't gotta like nothing you do. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
That's a
But that's
fact
where
too.
the support comes in because she
It's that
wants to see
support.
you grow. You
She
know what I
wants
mean?
to see you win. Back to what I said in the beginning and what we damn near all said. They buy you. Even your wife or your husband, they buy you. Or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever. Your mom. They buy you. So like you know how they say like I was in a business for a little while, right? And it was a sales business. And pretty much what they said was the best thing to do when you first start in the sales business is get the easy sales, the hot sales, which is your family, friends, and family, because they want to support you. They don't give a fuck about what you're selling them necessarily. Who cares about that? They want to support you.
Yeah.
So when we started bringing these shirts out, people wanted the shirt not because they may not even fucking like the shirt. They just want to support us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So same thing with the support system from at home with your spouse, your significant other, whatever, or even your friends, your mom, your dad, whoever, right? They want to support you. So it's not even about like I was saying to Quay, like it's not even about what you're doing per se. It's about the support is about wanting to see you win, wanting to see you happy, wanting to see you successful. So I just feel like the more we support each other, and also when you have that support system, you gotta support that back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you see like me, like if I see my wife in a, you know what I'm saying, in a mood or she's not really feeling, you know what I'm saying, something, you know what I'm saying, I try to, I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying, I'm working, man. I'm trying to like
At least you
be
trying,
that,
dog.
be that support back to her, you know what I'm saying? Because she support me wholeheartedly. I was just saying on the pod last week about how she does everything, you know what I'm saying, to make sure it's all like, make sure this shit keeps moving, make sure we good as far as like in the
Shout out
house.
to the wifeys, man.
Yeah,
For real.
no, for
Independent.
sure. You know what I'm saying? So always remember where your support is at. As they would say, remember where your bread is buttered. You know what I'm saying? So
Seriously.
just 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 always keep that in mind and keep that close, man. And don't never bite the hand that feeds you and don't ever take that support for granted because it ain't gonna be it's a lot of motherfuckers out there that ain't gonna support you. They gonna do the exact opposite. They're gonna want to support to see your fail. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? They're gonna want to support your demise. So keep the ones that's close to you because they're gonna be the ones to really walk through that shit with you, really walk through the trials and tribulations with you. So, yeah, nah, Quay, I just wanted to stop it right there because the support that you mentioned was vital and crucial for anybody coming up, whether it's content creation, whether it's just business owners, anybody coming up. That support system, when you find it, keep it close, man. Keep that shit tight, man. Pause.
For real, man. Like energies are everything. Energies are everything, man. Keep those good energies, those good vibrations around you, and you'll start to definitely see. You'll see the negative, and
Yeah,
it's gonna come. It's gonna become so apparent that you may not want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's
like
a fact.
that's a fact.
it's gonna be hard to let it go, but it's like I can't have this negative energy around me because I'm trying to move this way, and that's where the divide comes in relationships and all of that stuff because yeah, that's how it be.
Yeah,
When you're trying to elevate, you can't have negative energies around you, man.
That only
yeah,
brings
Period.
you down.
Period. Whenever you're trying to elevate, like your frame of mind, whatever the case is, like you can't have negative energy around you. It pulls you down. It's the crab in the barrel mentality.
Mm.
You
yeah,
know,
nah, fact.
that crab in the barrel mentality is man. Listen, that's the thing. That's the thing. I ain't gonna go too far and extensive into that, but yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
But yeah, definitely have like-minded energies around you to boost you. That's why I said shout out to the wifeys, man. Because listen,
facts.
she number one supporter. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Music and everything. Like she been rocking with me since I was younger. You know what I mean? It's not
Facts.
just she, like you said, sell you. She been rocking with me. So whatever I do, it's not
Yeah.
that she's just gonna like it because I do it. No. Like listen, I've had listen, there was one in particular track that I did like a while ago, and she let me have it. She
Oh
was like, nah,
man,
Oh
she was like, nah, bro,
man.
that's ass. That ain't it. I was like,
that's
dang,
dope.
word.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Nah,
Yeah.
that's
You know what I
fucking dope.
mean? Like, and she
That
still
is
do it to this day. I'm like,
dope.
nah, bro, that's so hard. She's like, nah, bro, nah. I'm glad you lost that shit.
Nah, that shit is dope. And the reason why I say that's dope is because part of the support is letting you know their honest opinions. That's
That's a
Right.
part of
fact.
support. Like you got yes men around you. There's a lot. That's why there's a lot of like people out here in this world, especially celebrities. I can't speak to that. Mostly because they have too many yes men around them. There's not
Mm.
enough people to be like, nah, that ain't it. Nah, that's not really the move right there, bro. You kind of look
Right.
crazy doing shit like that. But I digress. The main point about that is when you have that honesty because they support you, they want to see you win. I don't want to see you put out some bullshit. In Quay's wife's case, I don't want to see you put out that bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I fuck with you. I don't want to see you put out that bullshit.
Right, right. That
She could
shows
have.
me
She could have
care, man.
easily. That's a fact. She could have easily not liked the song and been like,
Go ahead,
"Oh,
baby.
Yeah, still give me that motherfucking smile and that nod.
You know
Just,
what I'm
yeah."
saying?
just
You know,
smile
let 'em-
away,
And
boys.
then,
Just
uh,
smile
like
away.
we talked about on the previous episode, Weezy,
Yeah.
the energy. You could feel the energy. Like
Yeah.
she don't
Hell
like. She
yeah.
don't like that
Hell,
shit.
you could just
She
tell.
like. You like, yo, babe, yo, you play the track. She like, yeah, nah, that was cool. That was good. That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope.
You could
Nigga,
just
like you
tell.
could have,
You could just
nigga,
tell.
Quay
Yeah,
be
man, you
looking
can
at me
feel
like,
it,
oh, you
man.
could
See,
have kept
yo, I'm
that.
telling you, bro. She let me know every time. I'm like, nah, yo, that's
Yeah,
no, no, baby, nah.
but
Don't. I'm glad that's gone. I'm like, oh, damn, word.
yeah, but you know the beauty of that
uh,
too, Quay. The dope shit about that too, for real though, on the for real is when you have that, and then when she actually fuck with a track, you know she really fuck
you
with a
know, you're
track.
right,
Yup.
exactly. You
Because
know, it's
that like
genuine.
I was telling that to one of my homies because his girl who now his ex girl at the time, she told him like I ain't like the song. He was pissed about it. But I'm telling him like nigga, that's good. Like
Right,
Yeah.
right.
not it's not good that she don't like the song, but it's good that she's letting you know she don't like it. So this way when she actually tells you she likes the song,
Right,
nigga, she
right,
likes
She
exactly.
it.
kept
You
it a
know
hundred.
she likes it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those like this way, because if she like every song, my nigga, you like I don't even know if she think this
It's
shit is
no
Yeah,
good or
way.
not.
It's no way
It's
you could
no
like
way.
every song.
It's no way you
ain't
like
no
every
way she
fucking
like
song.
all of this.
Like
No
I
way.
love Jay Z's music. I don't like every damn Jay Z
And
song, my nigga.
Yeah,
right,
So it's
you
right?
like
gotta
if
be
you
honest.
like, I fuck with 50. I don't like every 50 song, bro. So it's just
Yeah.
like if you like every song of mine, come on, my nigga,
It's an issue
come
there.
on,
I ain't gonna lie. It's an
come
issue.
on.
I ain't gonna
Like
Yeah,
lie.
that, like
like you
I
like
know
everything
you
I
run the
do.
game.
Like nah, like it's some clips that I
Yeah,
got.
you
You know
like.
what I'm saying?
Like yeah, babe, I didn't recorded 1,000 clips. You like every single one. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's some she like nah,
Yeah.
you don't need to put that out. I'm
Yeah,
like
it's some of them
word.
like she nah that ain't really it. That ain't really. Then
You
you
know
you
what I'm saying?
kind of
I
like
appreciate that,
your
man.
ego your ego hurt for a little bit, but
Yeah,
then you
yeah,
like
for a
nah
little bit. You like,
nah
Yeah,
that's
I
real
actually
shit.
like
like
You
this
like
like
she a
that's
shit.
real
real
one for
shit.
that. She
That's
a
real
real one
shit.
for that.
Especially if it's one that you really believe in.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of
y'all,
it's kind of like
man.
it's kind of like she just slapped you and like damn like
Yeah, right.
fuck.
Like
Like
that.
Now
word,
Like
now
bro.
it's
damn,
one of
that shit
those
hurt a
like
little
she
bit,
she
bruh.
ain't do nothing wrong, but now you got to start an argument. Now I'm
And
just
you know
saying
the
you ain't
thing
have to say
about
it
it
like
is,
that.
I'll tell you something too, but the thing about it is, man, the thing about the wives, the reason why their opinions are so vital to me is because they're the consumer. The consumer's opinion means a
Yeah,
lot
that's a fact.
because they
Facts.
don't do what I'm doing. So if they
Facts.
don't do what I'm doing, and you have a valid
Yeah.
opinion about it, I can actually take it serious. Like my girl, she don't
Yeah.
do music, so her opinion means the world to me. It's like so
Fact.
for her to be the consumer, that means that you could listen to a I don't know Travis Scott song, and then you could listen to my song and be like, oh, I fuck with both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're listening for the music. You're not
Yeah.
listening. you're not listening for. Listen, I critique my shit all the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then
But
it's
she
different, like
doesn't
you
hear for
said,
that.
from an artist standpoint as opposed to the consumer standpoint. It's a little
Right, you know
different
what
because I
I'm
know
saying?
you
And it's the
perceive
same thing
music a
with
little differently
podcasting.
too.
Right, same thing with podcasting. Same thing with creating whatever content.
Yeah,
Like when the consumer gives you an honest opinion, it's most likely an honest opinion.
Oh, 100%.
yeah, that's a fact.
Me personally, I feel like that most honest answer is probably the most valuable answer that you could ever
The
get.
best answer to get.
Yeah,
It's the most respected answer too. But well, for some people, let's not say everybody, because there's people that like it or not, they want you to lie to them.
yeah,
Right,
they
right,
want that
yeah,
yes
yeah,
man
yeah.
mentality.
Yeah, nah, for sure, and that's why a lot of them have it. Because people always say, "Oh, I want honesty," until they get that shit. You don't
Right,
want
so they
honesty.
get it.
You only want honesty when it's convenient. Like if you really got a fire outfit on, you want niggas to be honest and say you got a fire outfit on. But if you
Right.
came out the house with some bullshit, you don't want niggas to tell you wearing some bullshit because then you're gonna get
Nah,
mad.
that's a fact, bro.
You're gonna get mad. Then you gonna do what I be doing sometimes in the crib. Damn, why you say it like that?
Just, yo, yo,
Nah, I
yo,
just I just said I didn't like the clip. Like I didn't say. Nah, I'm
yo.
just saying though. Like
Yeah.
I felt your energy for like the past 2 weeks, and you didn't take out the trash. Like was something wrong? Or you just starting random shit. Nah,
And,
and I told you every time I come in the back, like why is it always hammer? Like come on, bro.
and Coop, you know what I gotta say to that, right? They can't handle the truth.
Yes.
Exactly. You land on Plymouth Rock, nigga. Shit landed on us. Fact.
Man, it's
Part
like I
two.
said, people
Yeah.
think it's funny till it's not. Huh?
That's a
Nah,
fucking
that's a
fact.
Fendi,
So
bro. That's a
that's
Fendi.
But
Nah.
yo, Weezy, where are we at? Where are we at on time? We
We
just chatting.
are
We not
we are right on schedule, hour and a half, brother. So
right there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid. Quay, man. We gotta definitely get you in for part two.
that's a Fendi,
And
bro.
yeah, nah, cause we only scratching the surface, man. We done talked about we didn't even really talk too much about Quay. We did, but we
Yeah.
didn't. We didn't went on rants. We didn't talk about
Yo, it was it
2K.
was it was like a full ass
It's
fucking
just
circle
like,
talk, bro. I ain't even gonna take like
yo,
triangle talk. Fuck a circle
yeah,
talk.
nah,
This a triangle
right,
talk.
nah,
right.
fuck that. Yeah, thank you, Weezy. The name of this episode is Triangle Offense.
Yeah,
Yes.
Trying to go
yeah,
off
Who?
yeah,
Who's Phil
yeah.
Jackson? I ain't gonna lie. I want to be damn, who I want to be.
I'll be Scotty.
I'll be I'll be Derek Fisher. I'll get beat up by Matt Barnes. I'll be Derek Fisher.
Nah, not Matt. Not Matt. Not Matt. Chill,
Oh
bro. Chill, bro.
Nah,
Chill, bro.
I'll be DJ.
man.
Yo,
I'll be
nah.
Shout out to Bad Bar.
uh Weezy. You'll be.
What's up?
I know Kobe's your favorite. You'll be Pau Gasol. You'll be Pau
Hey,
Gasol.
I'll take Pal. I'll take Pal.
You'll be
Pal, yeah,
Proud
wait,
respectable.
yeah.
It'll be Kobe this week. It'll be Kobe this week.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
It'll
yeah,
be Kobe this
yeah.
week.
Yeah. Two,
Yeah.
two, 2 weeks for my birthday too, or 20 days for my
Yeah.
birthday. My bad. 20
Man,
days for my
shout out to
birthday.
that, man.
Well, at least we
Just
didn't
had,
sound
yo,
Lamar
just had,
Odom.
yeah, that's another thing,
Chill.
man. Just had a birthday. Birthdays that make you realize, like, damn, I'm getting older out here.
That's
Yo,
a
So,
nah,
fact.
that's a Fendi, bro. And birthdays will also show you who's like your real friends too. Personally, I feel like.
What
nah,
you mean by
seriously.
that?
So like, basically, I don't know, bro. With me, when it comes to birthdays, like, you can like tell when somebody's like genuinely excited for your birthday and like want to celebrate the shit with you, or like you can tell when like people aren't, I don't know, they not like, you can just tell like off their energy, like they not really fucking with you, but like they want something from you, and that's why they saying happy birthday type shit. You know what I'm saying? It may just be me.
I don't know.
It may
That
it may
shit.
it may it may just be me. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
I
It
don't
may
know.
it may just be me. But hey, man, that's how I feel personally.
Because here's the thing with that, right? So, because by that example, you take a guy like me, right? I don't give a fuck about my own birthday. So, not to say I don't give a fuck about y'all birthdays,
Nah, I feel you.
but if I don't give a fuck about my birthday, I'm not about to be like overly excited, like have a countdown, like yo,
Oh
it's
yeah,
Weezy's
yeah, yeah.
birthday.
Nah. I'm not.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm
Oh,
not saying that. I'm just
can't
saying
wait,
like,
man. Like, no, we gonna. I'm saying we gonna like, if you want to go out to eat or do something, we lit. But at the same
yeah, that's
time,
what
it's
I'm
like.
saying.
So that's why I'm saying like I'm trying to be like, what the fuck you mean? Like, cause like I get what you're saying, like, but I can't necessarily agree with it only because like I would be an asterisk to that because I don't even care about my own birthday. Niggas know that. What you doing
Yeah,
for your birthday? Nothing. Chilling. I don't
that's
give a
a
fuck about
Fendi.
that shit. You know what I'm
That's a
saying? So
Fendi.
it's
Exactly.
just like you take somebody like me who really doesn't care about his birthday, not really gonna care about yours. Not care about yours on some like
Yeah, I see
wow,
what you're saying. I
fuck
see
your
what you're
birthday. But
saying.
like once I'm not the birthday guy.
You not
So
checking
I just
for it.
not it's not that I'm not checking for it because I check for y'all niggas birthdays and shit, say happy birthday and all that shit. But I'm not like the birthday dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like the
Okay,
birthday.
I
So
see what you're saying. I see what you're
that's
saying.
the only reason why I would say that thinking would be kind of flawed as far as birthdays go. Now, I would say on everyday basis, not every day, but like every day type shit. Not every day
Yeah.
as in like every single day, but just like on a regular basis, like
Oh
who
yeah,
checking for you.
yeah,
That's who I would say. Like that's how I would weigh in on that. Like who's your real friends or who really fuck with you.
that's fair.
Because on this
That's fair.
day-to-day
Right.
basis,
That's
who
facts.
really who checking for you? Like who and they don't gotta be on some I gotta text you every day, say yo, how you doing, you good. But just like you could feel like you said, you feel the energy.
Yeah,
Feel
hundred
the
percent.
energy and a nigga like he you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, nigga just be moving a little bit weird out
Yeah,
here.
moving walkie and
Feel
shit.
it. Yeah, you can feel it definitely moving a little
Yeah,
wild for
yeah,
sure.
for sure, for sure,
But
for
yeah,
sure.
man, Quay, man, we didn't even really get into what we was supposed to get into because this shit just turned into one of our regular conversations where we start one place and we end somewhere totally
Yeah,
different.
that's a
We got
fact.
back on track at the end, but yeah, man, we definitely gotta have you in for part two,
Yes,
man.
Shursky.
I hope y'all enjoyed this talk, and there was a lot of, even though it
It was a
wasn't
lot
too
of fucking
much,
gems.
it was a lot of gems,
A
man.
lot of
This
gems.
was this was one of the most insightful episodes that we've had on here. We've had the one with
Fendi.
Chief on here. That was another insightful one. We had some insightful ones, but this one is like
The most
this one is
insightful.
up there for sure. This
Yeah.
one is up there. If it's not the most, it's up there. I got Chiefs up there too. I don't know. It's between those two, and I think there's a couple of them that we did where we really was in our bag.
Oh
We was just
yeah,
dropping. We were
yeah.
just like it was like a mine. It was like a mine in
Yeah.
there. Like
Yo, niggas going crazy. Just
you
dropping,
just
Literally.
you just
just dropping
you know what I'm
Drake
saying?
straight bombs, straight from the
Yeah.
top. Yeah, yeah, straight from
Like
the
this
top,
one was
bro.
crazy because it was just a crazy dynamic. Like you ate like a cat.
Yo,
He
alright,
was
bro.
just in here.
Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. We about to, yeah, we about to go
But
ahead, you
you
know what I'm
ate
saying, with
like
the
a
go
cat.
ahead.
You know how much
Yeah,
you
nah,
go?
listen,
You
y'all,
heathen?
listen.
Nigga, if you don't get a spoon,
Look, bro, while he's over there bullshitting, bro, I'ma close out the show. Quay, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for, you know what I'm saying? We like to thank you for even just joining us this week, bro.
facts.
Like we
That's
appreciate
funny,
you
man.
for even kicking it with us, like, cause you really didn't have to. Like, you could have just said, nah, I don't really feel like being a guest on the show, but you came
Facts.
out and we really do appreciate that. Quay, you know what I'm saying? Want to close us out, man? You got anything else to add before we get up out of here, man?
Whoa, actually, hold up too, cause you fucking up.
Oh yeah, I am
Quay,
fucking up.
man.
I am fucking up.
Where can the people go find you, find your music? We'll
That's what I
have
meant to
all the
say.
shit that
That's
you
what I
say
meant to say. Yeah.
linked down in description.
Definitely check me out on Twitch at Curbside Gaming Official. I don't have a set schedule yet. I tried the schedule thing. I stream at random. But
Just
definitely go
turn them
check me
post
out.
noties on, man. You'll
That's a
see them.
Fendi. That's a Fendi.
Right.
Turn them
Um,
post noties on, man.
definitely turn the post notice on, man. Definitely follow me on Twitter, because I'll be over there on
Yeah,
my Twitter a lot. Like my regular Twitter is going to be up and running. A lot of things are under construction, but the links and everything are under construction. But you know, we'll definitely post some of the links
yeah,
in
nah, definitely check the description. We'll have everywhere that he has that's not under construction that is already
They'll
built.
be up.
We'll have that in
They'll
there.
be
So
up.
yeah, nah,
that's
I'm gonna
real.
definitely get those links from you, Quay. But where else? Anywhere else they can find you? Like where can they get your music? Where can they get you? I know you
Yeah,
got to.
that's also under construction at the same time. But I'll give you the links, bro. You will get it taken care of.
All right,
Um,
but
For sure.
Definitely follow me on my Instagram, my regular Instagram at Quaymere. YouTube, same thing.
I'll run up the
Yeah,
numbers for my guy, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Links will be in the description.
Run up the
Like Weezy
digits,
said,
man.
Quay, we really appreciate you, my guy. Definitely gonna get a part two.
Yes, Sirski.
We gotta get a few part twos, man. We actually, yo, as I talked about the sequels that I don't like, we gonna have hella sequels on here.
Yo,
Cause
we really are, bro.
not enough time allotted to this because we could talk because we be talking all the time, but we could have these talks for like hours.
Hours.
Like I literally was on the phone with these two niggas at my job. I was at work. I work construction. I was talking to these niggas at my job for like 2 hours, just walking around doing nothing, like just talking to these dudes. So this is even shorter than that phone conversation, and we talked about damn near everything on that conversation.
That's
So
offending.
there's a whole lot more that we could dive into. I just wanted to give you guys, not I, like this is just my podcast. We wanted to give you guys uh, a more in-depth look intro into Quay, but there's a whole backstory we could talk about. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different directions we could take this interview for next time. So definitely gonna get them on for part two, probably part three, whole bunch of shit. But
Yes, sirski.
we the bad boys of this podcast shit, man. We just gonna give you, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a bad boys part 5, 4, all type of shit.
Yo.
Yeah, bad boys. I don't think they're gonna stop making movies.
Nah,
They
they
should
not,
stop.
bro.
Yo,
They
bad boys, you
not.
should stop.
They not.
Take it from me. You should stop.
Oh, Quay. No, not on the outro. Oh man.
This happened. This happened with Chief.
Yeah, it did. It did. The two go to episodes back. Like, oh man.
That boy Quay, Quay heard bad boys. He like, nah, Will
Yeah,
Smith
he
ain't
he
going.
got he got up out of here quick. He
Yeah,
said, "Fuck that."
I seen what Will did to Chris. I ain't about. He not about to
Yeah.
file like Will like that. I seen what Will
See,
did to Chris. He not about to do that
see.
to Curb.
Oh man. So you saying Quay wasn't about being made a example out of? Is what you saying?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, Quay was like, nah, I seen what he did to Will. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I seen what he did to Chris. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want to over alopecia. Oh, nah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh
Quay got a
man.
baldy. Oh, nah, he ain't want that.
Oh man. Oh
Quay did.
man.
He heard the bad boys cry. He like, nah, hold on, let me. This nigga bug. He making it hot. He wild. This nigga's moving crazy walking.
Yo, niggas is moving insane, bro. What's going on, man? Yo, what's happening?
Nigga mic muted too. So yo, Quay, your mic muted if you try to talk. But
Yeah, it's offending.
oh, yeah, bro.
Nah, I'm good, man. My mic is glitching right
Nah,
now, but we good, bro.
this nigga. Nah, you had dipped out because you heard me talking about bad boys. You ain't want Will Smith to come see you.
Hold on. It's just glitching. What did you say?
Nah, I said you ain't wanna, cause y'all was talking about bad boys when you dipped off. So I'm saying like you ain't want Will,
bro.
you ain't want Will to, I mean, like come see you, cause you got a baldy too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you might have not Quay, no funny shit, cause that alopecia shit ain't no joke, real shit.
Yeah.
So nah, that's it. Like
bro.
alopecia ain't no joke. So.
Nah, I'm just.
Nah, I'm just saying, cause he heard me talking about bad boys. He probably like, nah, Will making an example. He's on.
bruh.
He's like, yo, Will's on an example tour. Any nigga mention bad boys, he might turn into a bad boy again.
Yo,
He was
chill,
like, listen,
bro.
man.
He might turn
Yo,
into Mike
what,
Loud.
listen, what month was it? Like last month? No,
September.
it's October. No, what 2 months ago.
August?
Yeah, man. He on.
Nah, it's done. It's done. It's done. No, it's done. It's done. It's done. Nah, it's
Yo,
done. It's done. It's done.
outro.
It's done.
Like
It's done.
shit,
It's
uh,
done. It's done.
Well, we out of here.
Bad boys for
Nah, we
life,
done.
Yo, bye guys. We love y'all. See y'all next week. Love y'all.